Sorry, I forgot about my spider. I'm still bad. Feel bad about that. I
I
can oh my gosh. I can hear myself in these earbuds. I can't live like this.
Good
Wait, what
morning,
happened?
everyone.
And you
Welcome
only
back
hear
to
yourself one.
Folktale. I'm laughing because I've been trying really hard not to make Boba saying silly stuff be the start of the streams anymore, but it just keeps happening anyway.
Don't mess with a good
It's the
thing.
theme.
It's just they're really far in my my ear holes. Like it's like when I play with like my
Really?
AirPods and
Normally, you have to
it
pay for that.
blocks. No, not when I'm around.
Nope. So we have things really
Good to
far in
know.
ear holes. Who remembers where we left off?
I forgot.
We're out of the Underdark.
Are we though? It feels like a trap.
We're in the desert, following some. I don't even know. The fuck?
No, you are completely safe now. The Underdark. On a unrelated note, who's seen that movie 1408?
Yeah.
I'm uncultured.
It is an unrelated
Good
note.
movie.
It's a Stephen King adaptation with Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. It's an evil hotel room.
Very good.
It's Hotel California.
Welcome to the
Watch it sometime.
Hotel
It's a good movie. Moving on.
California.
I will not be watching it. Thank you for the recommendation.
It's psychological horror. It's not monster jump scares.
Which is one of my favorite, but there are a few places in which I spend a lot of time that I have to keep very unscary.
You know what? That's very fair, and I hadn't thought about that. You already have the giant toilet that's going to eat you. So
Freaking, if I have to spend 3 more days, nope, nope.
we're not
I,
explaining
I,
that joke,
I
by the way.
haven't
That's a
been this
Griffin
year
joke.
yet, but it's coming for me.
Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah. So you guys got out of the Underdark. And you found yourselves, after some travel in the desert, approaching a village where a halfling proclaimed you prophesized heroes, and that's literally where we cut the game. So you guys have approached a walled encampment. It's got like adobe brick and mud brick walls rising about 15 feet high. Looks shoddy, but looks like something that, is meant to keep at least casual raiders out. And as you approach the front area, a few people look up from where they're doing. There's a big well in the center of town, and people going about their business. Little mud brick homes, small single, nothing two-story. And halfling has approached you. Take it away.
I love what you've done with the place. Very homey.
Home. There are no homes unless the coming storm is stopped. But you have come, and you will do so. Sands will reveal all. The halfling turns and wanders off.
Can we get information on where to go, a place to stay, a bucket for my friend?
You see a woman walk over, carrying a large kind of shillelagh-looking staff, and saw you talking to the nutter over there. Is anything I can help you with? Travelers, we looking to trade, looking for a place to stay. What are we doing here?
Bucket, place to stay. Medical goods? Medical goods? Probably medical goods.
It's you can see our friend here as it travels across the sand. He's actually collected quite a bit of sand within itself, and we need a bucket to, otherwise it is going to be a giant mess.
That'd be horrifying. Storm just slowly becomes sand. Well, anyone who gets to stay needs to have the approval of the town council. It's the lodge building over there, and points past the well. You see kind of a more everything's kind of a hodgepodge of design features. I'd say Aztec-esque is kind of like the most prominent, but like the main building almost has columns built to be almost Greco or like. Don't worry, this is not Dune. I don't like Dune enough to make it a story. It's fun. I enjoy it, but
And how exactly does one go about meeting the council? Is it do we need an appointment, or can we just show up? Is that something we can do?
honestly, you can show up. I don't know who all's there right now, but I mean, appointments would be in the sense of making sure everyone's there if you're looking for certain people. But honestly, just come on in and see who's there. Say hello. Village leader has to sign off on everything.
What's a village leader?
I believe we're about to find out.
You remember that one fish gentleman with the very fancy mustache and told us to go find his daughter? He was the leader of his fish village, and so we're going to go meet the leader of this little Hobbles village. He might be a fishman, we never know.
I hope it's another fish, man. Those guys are cool.
I do not think that it'll be another fish person, since we are not. Well, actually, those fish people are actually also living outside of the water. I don't know what to think anymore.
You know, there's some people that can't actually inhabit the water, but they enjoy it for their skin. Like a turtle.
Does that make sense? Or like a frog or something.
Yeah, frog.
What's
I'll go. Much better.
What's
Like
a
a
turtle and what's a frog?
oh boy.
So you look around
If
briefly
I
and go,
s-
"You are not going to find any of those out here."
yeah, it's like it's turtle. It's like eggs. Could you turn into a turtle? Like a massive turtle show slump here.
No.
Oh right, I gave her a chance.
Yeah.
A small creature with a hard back. And what else did you ask? You asked a frog.
Oh
Think
my gosh.
of I'm trying here.
Just I grab like a stick. Actually, my stick. I gotta have a stick or something, right?
Oh, good. I'd love to see how you make
Uh,
this into a frog.
I grab my short sword and we're in sand, right? I just start drawing out a turtle in the sand. But I'm probably not a very good artist. So it's like a half circle and like a long head that's too long and then like just four legs. Just, turtle.
While they're doing that, I will use the minor creation part of the prestidigitation spell. And I will create a small little turtle in my hand. And I will say that is what the turtle looks like. It is more of a reptile creature, but they look like this.
Oh, okay.
In fact, while we're doing that, I will make an image of a tree, and I will say that is actually what a tree looks like. If they are just much bigger than that, obviously they cannot fit in your hand. They're much larger.
Wow. And how do you do that? How do you make stuff like that?
You know, I spent a lot of time by myself and just manipulating the magic that is in my blood, and I learned that I could do simple tricks for, gold to eat. Someone has to eat, right? In fact, I can do this, and I will cast the clean portion of prestidigitation, and I will erase the turtle that is drawn on the sand.
Hey,
So that you were done. I am sorry.
I remember
Please.
it always.
I name it Turtlin. He has a family. Bye, Turtlin.
Hey. Well, that is really informative. I think we're on the right track here.
Why
Okay,
are
let's
we
go see
talking
these
about
turtles.
turtles? I was busy over there. Why are we talking about turtles?
I'm new to the world. He wants to learn everything.
Oh, we're gonna be here all day if we're gonna learn everything. Actually, speaking of, does anyone like know what this isn't like anywhere I've ever been. What is happening?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Nemestra kind of
Um,
glanced at you. The desert. You've never been to a desert?
I will find are there people just standing around, or are they just walking?
There's occasional glances your way. Like, you get the feeling that visitors are not necessarily distrusted, but watched and not common. But for the most part, people are going about their day. You see people working on sharpening tools, on smithing, on there's a man by what looks like a very large well that's working on some contraption and harnesses. And
I
so
will walk up to one of the villagers and I will say, Entschuldigen Sie, my friends and I, we are new to this place. What is this village called? Does it have a name?
it's Tequetzel Village.
Pretzel Village.
Tequetzel.
You're hungry.
Slurp, have you ever had a pretzel?
No, what's
You
a
were
pretzel?
just going on about how we can't teach him stuff, and here you are teaching him new things.
Well, have you had a pretzel?
It's a delicious Brötchen. Very tastes very good.
Salty bread, I mean, dipping sauces, sometimes filled with cheese. Oh gosh, we gotta go to Pretzel Village.
That's
So we need to find the village elder or the councillor or whatever. Could you perhaps point us the direction of where we could go? Do you know where that person resides?
It should be in the main building if they're not in their own homes. Right there. Points to like say the larger, probably like 2 or 3 houses wide, like from our houses wide structure. That's just kind of like again almost like an imitation Greek Acropolis type thing built out of mud brick and adobe.
Vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen. And I will walk back to the group and say, I believe we need to go to that building right over there. And apparently we are in a place called Brötchen, Pretzel, Tick Pretzel, something like that. I don't. This is new to me. I don't know what that place is. But we need to go that direction, right over there.
Okay. And are there pretzels that way? Those sound pretty cool.
Perhaps we could keep an eye out for a pretzel stand, and maybe sometimes they sell them vendors on the side of the street.
trying hard to understand why you would sell
Eggs also
salt
said
bread.
something about cheese and dipping sauces. What are those?
You know what?
What are
Let's walk.
those?
We can walk and talk. We can walk and talk. This is an area I know all about, and I'm just gonna kind of like walk next to Slurp and just vividly describe every type of cheese I've ever eaten.
Well, go on. I want to hear about the cheese.
Oh, well, I thought, okay. Well, there's stinky cheese, orange cheese, sheep cheese, goat cheese. Cheeses that make you feel good. Cheeses that make you feel bad, but you still eat them even though they make you feel good because they don't, but they're bad. There's orange and white, blue, love the blue. There's a white cheese that tastes kind of like blue, but it's not a blue cheese. It's just a different stinky white cheese. Now, some cheeses you put on top, some cheeses you put in. Some cheeses you skip the pretzel, you just put in your mouth. Some cheeses we turn into what we call a dipping sauce. It's a cup with melted cheese or chocolate. It's just, you know what? We could slurp. We're gonna take this world by storm.
A lot to process.
Did I tell you about soft cheeses? Because not my favorite, but they have their place.
There's also something called processed cheese. I believe they call it American cheese. It's not very good.
No, so good. Melt that sucker up, throw in some other things. Oh my gosh, put it on a chip or not, put it on a hot dog. I don't care what you put it on. Put it in me.
No, come on. I'm going this way. How do you think of this cheese thing? Walks over to the drow. Please save me.
Confused while we're discussing that. We're standing in the hot sun.
Because
She
the
looks
sun would
uncomfortable.
melt the cheese.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
understand why this is a place. Seems like man's ignorance.
yeah. Where are all the trees?
No, they're in Sven's hand.
It's a desert.
Is there not
Yeah, there's no desert trees. Like I need a tree. Like where are we gonna sleep and
Nemestra
eat and
points
live?
helpfully over there. That's a desert tree. And you see, a little scraggly bush that's maybe 4 feet high.
I'm gonna go look under the bush.
What are you
Be
doing?
nice to it. Give it a
Look-
steak dinner.
I'm looking for something.
Okay, what are you looking? You know what? You guys are in charge. I'm just following you. We're all good.
Right.
It's not here. But we're good. Let's keep going.
Did you actually think that there was something underneath that bush?
Where else do you find things?
Places that
There.
is everywhere else besides under a bush.
I don't understand.
Yes, that makes 2 of us.
Yeah, okay, we gotta go to that building. Let's go. Just let me know if you see any more bushes. Or preferably a tree.
All right.
We will
Nemestra,
head to the building.
Nemestra and Sarah just kind of look at you guys. Okay. All right. You head towards the building. But I'm not going to worry about that. You enter the building, and again, there is the weirdest combination of like, I don't want to say wealth, but like someone attempting to make a place nice, but it being very, very poor and destitute. Like you can tell the structure's meant to be imposing and majestic looking, but there's sand brushed in piles here and there because all the sides are open. And again, it's built out of adobe and stuff that perfectly sturdy and workable, but it's not marble. It's not that. You see a few people that you're guessing from watching for a few seconds are like scribes or clerks or some type of bureaucrat just walking about, looking at ledgers, looking at at little tomes, making notes. And you see what looks to be an animated conversation going on between 2 people near the center of the room over a very large table. One of them is a very large, imposing, 7-foot tall, suntanned, completely hairless figure. That seems to be gesturing at the map and then gesturing out. And then the other one is a human, has kind of black hair, has an eye patch, wearing what looks like an attempt at finery, but again, travel worn and beat. And he seems to be you're not sure exactly what they're arguing about, but they're definitely grumbling over something. They're not yelling. It's not like carrying out. They don't appear to be super happy with each other, and they definitely seem to be butting heads.
Might be interrupting something important.
I'm gonna jelly up to them.
No, stop.
The vibes are off.
It's like, hey, what's going on? What are we talking about?
He's gonna get stabbed.
All right. I'll walk up with.
They pause and turn to you. The very large fellow. Newcomers, someone vouch for you, or did you find your way here on your own, friends?
We kind of just like stumbled our way here. We were like in the dark. under in some caves, and then there was a big like monster thing. It had like two heads and some wavy arms. And yeah, then we came here.
Good job.
You came from the underdog, the human says.
Yes.
If it's dark with caves, then yeah.
And you came here with the drow.
Oh no, they're good.
But-
They were put in prison with us, and we all escaped.
You see him, he has a similar shillelagh to the other person. He wraps it on the ground. It kind of makes a crack sound. You see 3 guards come in from outside.
Okay.
You let a drow and her slaves come in here without
Excuse me.
knowing their purpose.
We're not.
You're
her
Not
excused.
slaves. She was
Hey.
a slave with us.
Let's calm down. Kerwin, just because someone comes out of the ground does not mean they're drow. That one's
That means we're
obviously
Pikmin.
that one obviously is a drow, but it's also a Irish weapon.
I just Googled it. I was like, wow,
Okay,
I really
you
like the spell.
No, it's an actual thing. It's a hardwood club, which is where
It's
the
a
spell
stick.
gets the name from.
Google said it's a thick stick of blackthorn or oak.
Mhm.
Mine doesn't say that. Mine says it's
Yeah, but yours
Never
is
mind.
wrong.
apparently.
Sorry,
Examples.
continue.
They're specifically very hardwood with some type of really heavy head at the top that can be used as a club. Hush, Kit. Anyway,
Oh, we'll have to.
That's what I always think of when I think of shillelaghs is Gangs of New York.
yes.
I don't
Hmm.
anymore. Now I'm gonna think of a hard wood with a knob on the end.
Yeah, yes, Boba. Please explain. And just because they come out of the ground doesn't mean that. I mean, that one's obviously a drow, but they might have a reason for being here other than being bad people. Not everything's out to get us.
I don't think we're bad people.
We're literally a village of escaped slaves. Everyone's out to get us. And we keep safe by keeping an eye on things.
Well, if you're escaped slaves, how do we know you're not the bad guy? I mean, if you were a slave,
The human just turns his one eye towards you.
funny.
You're looking down on people who are being
No.
brutalized and victimized.
No, we were also
More reason not to have you here.
we were, I think, also about to be slaves. So really, we're one and the same. We were in a cage for a long time, or I was in a cage for a long time. The rest of you, not so much.
Anyway, we're going to try and start this over without. Why have you come to Quetzal? How can we potentially help you or not help? That sounded rude. How can we? What's your purpose here?
Food, water, medical supplies.
We're also supposed to talk to the village leader, who may or may not be a fish person.
No fish people here. It's much too dry for that.
Okay, so not a fish.
Well, we might be able to help you. Not in a negative way. Just we're limited. That's the second in command. That's being a little more distrusting, by the way. You mentioned you there, the one who put the foot in the mouth. You mentioned you're also escaped captives of some sort.
Well, yeah, we didn't just go to the Underdark on holiday.
I got rolled in on a cage.
But we persevered. We came together as a group. We made some questionable decisions, but we escaped. And
See-
we're dropped here in this place with no trees.
Iquaren, they sound like me. Well, tentatively, you are welcome into Quetzal Village, at least to stay a brief moment. I don't know that we have a lot we can offer, but we could at least offer shelter for the night and let you get your bearings. We do have very rough maps that might lead you out of the desert. And as you're saying this, what's your most passive perception?
14.
$14.
All right. None of you notice. I should roll for that. None of you notice a figure come in. But as you guys are discussing this and talking, or say something that's over. You hear a voice behind you. They are here to stop the wind sweeping, or else be cast into the precipice. Their fates to tame the winds of change. Teetering on the edge, you must support lest you fall.
Excuse me, you have to take a number. We rate it in line. If you want to speak with the village leader, you will have to wait until we are done with our discussion. Thank you.
Numbers do not wait. They tell the truth no matter which way you look.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
All things make sense. If you understand. Oh, I
You
see.
know, sand is just a rock. That was once a rock, but is no longer a rock. It is merely just sand.
Big giant hand claps on your shoulder, like not grabbing or anything, just you see the big leader guy. Technically, sand is glass broken down. Very fine. One of our people makes it. There is definite strength there, but no, this is not a clumsy, strong guy who's going wham. Oh, sorry. He's just patting him like, hey, calm down. Yeah. I see you have met our newest arrival before you. Visionary, you say these people are important? As said, they are the ones who build the pillar, or else break the pillar and die. The visions are unclear, but they are who you must put your trust in, or it is lost. That changes everything. Friends, would you share your name? And for that matter, I'm Rude. My name is Chul. I've leader here at Tequetzal since we founded the village about 3 years ago. And you are?
Oh, my name's Slurp.
Pleasure to meet you,
Ed.
Slump.
That's Sven.
Very carefully using the left arm. As you gesture out like that, he just grabs your pseudopod and shakes it.
And just, oh.
Very nice to meet you, Slump. Are you? I know everyone's speaking, and obviously that is the way most good communities work. But are you the leader?
You know, people keep saying that, but I don't. No. I think we all
Yes.
lead each other.
Should we vote?
Well, usually Schlemp walks, slithers in somewhere and we follow. So, yes, technically they are the leader. Yeah, they usually just follow to make sure that they don't,
So
die.
You too understand the chains of leadership. They are not easy, but we maintain.
They are definitely the wisest person in our group.
Funny enough, it's
Full
true.
of wisdom.
Always
And-
questioning life.
We're all laughing, but it's true.
It's like spiritual wisdom too. I mean, I've never known myself more until I met Slurp.
he's just gonna kind of slowly jelly back to Sereth. He's like, I don't know what's
Did we
going
just
on.
did we just join a cult?
They are recognizing your leadership, Lord.
Lord Slurp. All hail.
Just now.
We
Well,
should
he
give him a
was very quiet. He let you all do the talking, but I saw his eyes following each of you. Anyway, if the visionary says you are supposed to be here, then we have no choice but... Excuse me. Just because the halfling has been right once doesn't mean we listen to him for everything. He's been right more than once. Just once was the big one. This young man came in out of the desert about 2 weeks ago. Everyone said ranting and raving, but one of the first things he did was rush over and throw a giant rock, don't know how he got straight from it, on top of the well. First everyone was angry because it cut off the well and no one could get to it, but then a sandstorm came out of nowhere. The halfling hadn't put the rock in place, we wouldn't have water. So if the halfling says you're a village, what is it that... You know what? I'm sure that will come time too, because I do not know what wind of change he is speaking of, but it is possible there is other dangers. Reminder on the halfling, by the way.
Has he been with us the whole time? Or he just showed up?
The halflings who greeted you at the village.
Oh, okay. I was like, we don't have a halfling.
No, he greeted you at the village and called you prophesized heroes to you guys, justifiably going, what? And then he wandered off.
Something about his face. It's very punchable. That's just me. That's not eggs. That's real me. Do you want me to talk about cheeses some more?
Sorry. So, friends, if you're meant to be important, I think that changes things. Quern, don't we have that spare house available? Strangers come out of the Underdark. The crazy halfling says they're heroes, and you want us to give them a house.
Well, you're not strangers anymore. We've introduced ourselves, and you've introduced yourselves, and we've claimed that we are not here to cause any harm, and definitely are not slaves. Why would slaves have weapons? You know, that is weird, right? And, this drow friend is quite racist for you to believe that all drows have slaves. This one exactly is reformed as of... We feel attack 9 days, and it's quite proven themselves. They saved our life.
So slaves can't have weapons. Maybe they will person.
Regardless, Quern, while we are a council to discuss matters and make sure voices are heard, I am still a leader here. The halfling's proven his value. These people do not strike me as harmful or dangerous. Pauses and turns to look at you guys. Do any of you have intentions to harm this village?
No, we've never done that to a village.
No.
More like don't push us wrong and we won't bite back thing.
See, Quern? They're perfectly friendly. How about a trial? Lord Shaw, how about we let them use the house and we have them work with Father Garin so he may take a proper... Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I know I only have so many accents, but
No.
But Chal, I deliberately gave Teal'c in the desert a high-pitched squeaky voice because I thought it was funny. And Quern's more closer to my normal night voice, so to speak. How about they work with Father Garin for a time? Let the father take a judgment of them, and for that matter, we haven't even asked these people if they want to stay. For all we know, that simply passing through because we were closest to them when they emerged from the dock.
Is there even another place to pass through? You're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, if you travel about 4 days east, you will find the village of Dratch, but I don't recommend it.
Why?
How would you do that?
It's ruled by a psychopath. It's where most of these people came after they escaped slavery.
We could take him down.
Oh, eggs. Why?
You're going to take
Here, it's
down.
really handy.
You're going to take down a sorcerer king.
Okay, well, I maybe I meant take out to lunch.
I mean, yeah, why not? We're pretty good in a fight.
Mm,
You hear that,
I
Kerwin?
mean-
They're good in a fight. Give them a chance.
A fight for good only, though, not a fight for evil.
Well, perhaps we help his father Darwin out, and then we maybe we deal with the evil village later. But we help father first. Darwin, father Darwin. What was his name?
Father Garen, I'm. Kerwin is much less trusting than I am. I think you people are in the right place, and I trust the halfling's visions. But what he said is a very reasonable thing. Yeah, and he puts his hand on the table, and you see there's like little miniature buildings and stuff like that. Here's the town. We use this to keep an eye on things and where we want to build and where things are. This here is the house that I was prepared to give you, but that Kerwin wants to let you borrow. It should have ample supplies of food in it right now. We try to keep all the houses stocked. Socialism. Not everyone who escapes the desert is capable of contributing right away, so we make sure food is brought every day. Should be beds, places to rest, places to clean up. There's a sweat tent in the back of every dwelling. Water is available from the main well. It is a harder to come by commodity, so it's rationed, but don't worry, there's plenty. And Father Garen is, and I don't have a full map of the place, sorry. Father Garen is in this building right here, and he points to a different one. So why don't you refresh yourselves? Take a moment to get your bearings. I understand you walked in here and literally we threw you into a conversation and you found out you were prophesized. Isn't that wonderful? Go rest and then meet with Father Garen when you're ready. And Kerwin, we will revisit this in several days with Father Garen's opinion and see where we go.
Hey, do you guys think we were taken in the first place because of the prophecy? Do you think it's real?
I think you have the hostile eye patch, and you just said we're going to go murder the people to the north for him.
Have you seen him? I've never seen anyone that looks like that.
Clearly. Can't you just turn into him? Then you'll be him. Oh, that'll be awesome. Then
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But do you think he would like something? I could do that.
Perhaps next
I
time
don't-
we see him, you put an eye patch
Maybe-
over one of your eyes. That will be.
Can't make an eye patch over my eye. I'd have to have an eye patch. That's not how this works.
We could get you an eye patch. It's very
That
easy
feels
to
okay.
make.
You could take one of your eyes, right?
That
Clearly
feels
it pulls out
offensive.
knife.
That feels offensive.
Oh, all right.
They're just watching you have this conversation.
Well, it's time to go.
We were whispering.
I know. They're not like eavesdropping and focused on you. They're just kind of watching you talk.
I look up and wink.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
I think he winked as well, but it was with the other eye. You cannot see it. Also, did they give us the key to the house, or we have to prove ourselves first? With the
How many rooms do you think it is? Because I do technically own that dungeon thing back in the Underdark. I wrote my name on it. That's my first home, so I'm actually a second-time home owner. This is feels good.
I see a kitty.
It should be a suitable
You know.
room for about. And I see 6 of you. The building's set to house a family of 8. So there should be ample room.
Besides,
Cool.
there's 7 of us. I know, Little Mushroom. They always forget you're here.
Well, you're gonna be sharing your room, right? You're gonna make him a little mushroom crib
Mushroom kid.
or a bassinet or a hovel. I don't know. A
Does he not
nest.
talk to you? He's always whispering to me.
I didn't know it talked.
Come on. Hold him out. Spore her. That's never mind.
Don't spore me.
We'll do
You
it
have to
when we're
ask
private,
people.
not in the public with all the people. I found people
Right.
get angry when I sneeze.
Alright. He said I'll sneeze on you later.
Oh,
Right. I will pull out my bottle of X body spray, the prestidigitation flavored, and I will spray each one of us down with that, and that will get us smelling better. And then I will actually I will not spray eggs, because I know eggs likes their musk, and I will spray it as a.
who
You
said we
got very offended when I said that you smelled, so I think that is how.
Well, why
They,
would I smell? You don't tell people they smell. Do I? Hey,
no, they did. They said we needed to brush, get better
that's just
brush
what you say
ourselves.
to
That whatever
people.
they said.
What's a smell?
Can you not smell?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, mm.
Was that
Actually,
fine?
yeah, I don't believe they have the olfactory system that is required to have smell. Can you taste as well? Is that something that you do have a tongue? Or like
Eat.
this?
You say shelf eat.
No,
Shelves have
open
many
is
foods.
no, it's just goo.
Well, perhaps they cannot smell or taste. That is, you have
Just
like tremor sense or something.
Oh my
It
gosh, I don't think
dissolves.
the pretzels are gonna mean anything to you.
No, it'll still mean something. Don't deny them
No, I
being
wouldn't. But I think
included.
you didn't know what salty meant, did you?
No, I was just going with it.
Oh, our fearless leader. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I want to be the leader. Can Sereth be the leader? They're more.
I will.
No. She's wonderful, but only we know her as being that because you saw how they were treating her.
I will cast
Oh.
prestidigitation one more time because apparently that is all I can do. And I will puff a smell in front of Schlumpf, and it will smell like skunk. And I will say, can you feel or smell that to see a difference, sense a difference?
Oh my god,
Did
that's
you-
what
did
egg
you do
smells
it?
like. Ugh.
I don't smell like that, though. It does kind of. It reminds me of home, but that I don't. No, it's not important. I don't smell like
don't
that. I
know.
just people around
did-
me would smell like that.
Did you
do
notice
it?
any?
Of course.
Fed
Yes,
was
I
calling
did.
you skunk for the longest
So
time.
I don't think you have a sense of smell. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But somehow you could hear. So that is beyond my understanding.
Well, I see you all have a lot to catch up on. Perhaps you should go to the dwelling and relax. We do have other matters that we're still attending to, but welcome to Tequetza Village. I'm happy to have you all here.
Okay. Where's the water? Because they're probably. I don't know what it is, but they probably want some of it.
The well's outside the front of the main building. We built the city around it.
Okay.
Only water for miles.
Okay.
I actually have a quick question. How do you travel here? Like, you can't just walk everywhere. It's too hot and sandy. It gets everywhere.
We walk.
Sounds awful.
We do have a few kanks, but there's only like 6 of them for the village, so we don't really use them as mounts anymore.
Okay.
You have no idea what a kank is, by the way.
Nope, not a clue, but I'm slurping this one. I'm just gonna yeah. All right, let's go check out our house because I am hungry.
Thanks. Okay, finally.
Start jellying my way out of there.
And I will follow our fearless leader.
Sven should be the leader.
Oh no, I am not. No, that is not. I do not think that I should ever go in
Why
first.
not? You have that fancy little accent going on, and people like it.
Everyone that I talk to doesn't seem to like me at all. I don't. Perhaps it is the way I smell. I don't. Hmm.
I don't think that's true. I like you. You're like all of you are my best friends, so
Okay.
Be fair, I didn't have any friends before I met all of you, so I would also say that you are my best friend, Schlumpf.
Aw.
And while we are traveling to your home, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Also says sometimes your browser might be having issues with Twitch.
So if your browser's having issue with Twitch, make sure you refresh. And we're back.
Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah.
Hey, Bubba's there.
Beep boop boop beep. Pop pop. Anyway, you guys make it to a house. You do notice one of the guards that Quarren called up has been following you guys, like not closely, just like at a distance. And you guys find yourself before a house that Kit was so kind as to give me pictures of a while back. They didn't know that's what they were doing, but they're doing so.
Okay. I did something.
There you go.
You could have made a nicer house.
You guys find yourself before a house.
Wow, this place is huge.
Very homely.
A halfling walks by. Make sure the pillars are strong, and then keeps going.
Thank you. Well, the short people very odd.
You know, that guy is really cool. We should invite him over for dinner.
You see him head
Alright.
into another house, like 6 down from you.
Is it strange that they don't have doors or windows? That everything is just out in the open.
Mm. Go inside and look for like a sheet to put over the window.
You go inside. It is very sparsely furnished. There is a table that probably can seat 4 at a time that seems to be made out of like very, very bleached wood. Some rickety stools, a big rock for a chair in one place. You see a kind of divider wall and some pallets. Very, very rudimentary put together boxes and chests.
I will go straight for the food, wherever it is.
You look through a few of the boxes and you find essentially supplies of flour and maize and assorted herbs and spices. Probably a
Grab a
few.
handful of flour and I will put it in my mouth.
No,
And I'll look up.
No, no.
Dude.
You,
I
Oh.
can handle this.
I just don't think that the desert food is very good. It
Oh my
tastes
gosh,
like
have you never
Hang
seen
on.
flour? I'm gonna just go in that kitchen and start grabbing things and making a dough because I know how to do that, I guess.
I'm gonna go get that water pitcher that's in front of our house and go to the well.
Yeah, you don't have any water in the house right now.
I will
Hey,
go
got
and
me some
fix
water.
the well.
Hey, I'm gonna start throwing these spices, this and herbs and in this dough flour. Can you get me some water? Because you need that to make dough.
Brilliant. Come on, Snoop, let's go to the well.
Yeah, we could make
Okay.
pretzels.
Right, you guys, those of you going, go out to the well. Like I said, it's a very large well. It's probably like 10 feet across, with a series of different stones that cover it in places, so it's not constantly open to the desert sands. And you see a man, like I said, working off to the side with a series of ropes and pulleys, and just kind of slowly managing it. See you newcomers. Are you needing the full daily ration today, or just?
Can we fill this up?
Aye, that's what the buckets outside are for. Is a daily ration allowed, full bucket of that, and then no one's going to go thirsty. If you need individual drinks, you're welcome to come back. Give me a moment here.
Okay.
He takes the bucket
Slim's
from you.
gonna-
Oh, go ahead.
What's
Slim.
our art of our well
I
person?
was gonna say Slim's gonna like lean over and like watch him.
Fine, give me a
the entire
minute.
Time.
Not lean too fast, Slimp. We won't be able to get you back out. So it becomes the thing in the well, all of which like
Nope, we had to pause because you need a picture of a random NPC that I don't have a name for.
hey, eggs has to know if they're hot.
Eggs isn't here.
No, but some people know to report back to me.
There we go. This seems like a good picture. They didn't get the well right, but
I'm scared.
I'm sorry, what did you say, eggs? Do you need me to send them a message? I could communicate with them by
Eggs.
magic.
seems older. But he definitely takes the bucket, the big thing from you, wraps it into like a wet rope harness that he was working on, and lowers it down into the into the well. After a while, you hear a splash. Takes him a little bit longer to pull it up, but you can see it's like it's on a pulley
I'll
system.
help him out. Pull him up if he needs.
It's heavy, but it's not like hard. It's on a fairly good pulley system that disperses the weight some.
Don't worry. I'll help you with the hot hog.
Thank you, thank you, ma'am, sir. Sorry.
As Slurp watches it, he's like, "There's not a lot of water in there."
If he's missing an eye, would that make him hotter?
No, it's
Weird.
not all about the eyes, okay? Eye.
I'll add eye patch from now on to all art for Bubba.
Just give him an extra eye, just right in the middle of his
Right.
forehead.
3 eyes, 1 eye patch. He pulls it up. It's full of relatively clean water.
I have a question for you. Is that leader of yours always an asshole to everybody, or is it just us?
Charles usually friendly to everyone. If anything, that's probably his biggest weakness, is he's too trusting. But he's the one that founded the town. He kept us safe in most of the bad things, so. Queba, the other one, yeah, he's distrusting, but I get a feeling it's where he comes from. Then again, you're who you are in the middle of the desert and people show up. I might not trust immediately either.
But
But here's your water. Hands you a big bucket.
thank you.
So what happens when this runs out?
Keep an eye on it. The aquifer's deep, well supplied. Should last for at least another 20, 30 years. Based on my
Which is
calculations.
Well, doesn't look that full.
You know, Stump, I bet we could figure out some situation to connect them to the underdog, because there's a whole water fountain down there.
Oh yeah. As Slurp remembers the water fountain or the waterfall and everything, he's gonna look over one more time, and 20 gallons of clean water is just gonna spew forth from him. Gonna use create destroy water at 2nd level.
No, you're a magic person too. You
Surprised
should
he's not freaking out.
You should be with Father Garrett. He's a priest of the flowing seas, as he calls himself.
Just
Drops down a small container, comes back up, looks at it. I would ask you to talk to me before you add water, but this looks clean. I'll take the gift in the way it's meant.
Yeah. I didn't know I could do that. We gotta add that to the list.
Yes. Thank you. Come on, Slim. Let's go.
You were in a slave village in the middle of a desert. Someone just gave you 20 gallons of clean water. They're not bitching. They're a little like, please don't just put shit in our well without talking to us next time. But this works out, so.
Oh my god.
Great. Boba, is it hot?
It's kind of cute. I'm like, not in that kind of way, but in like I would take it home to
I see.
as a friend.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that.
I'm too tired for this.
You take it home as a friend. I see how it is. You just
Yeah.
friend
Well, like a
zone.
little
Ask
bit,
him.
like a little bit of cuddling, and then like I'd let him live on my couch as like a plushie.
Yes. See if he whips out his shillelagh,
It
those
doesn't
kind of
have a
things.
shillelagh. I asked.
Hardwood with the knob at the top.
Right.
No knobs. He is just
Mm.
like a Barbie
Oh,
with hair.
I'm just Sven.
He's like a squishmallow with feelings. Nope, it's just getting worse. Uh,
Eggs, you have a little, because there's some wooden bowls and stuff like that. You have a flour that's been seasoned and is ready, and you glance up and you see Slurp and Misha carrying back the big bucket, that big pot that was outside the house. You hear a little bit of
perfect.
sloshing in it.
I'm gonna
So
bring a
Slurp
cup.
can produce water now. He kind of produced water all over the well.
Slurp, you're supposed to do that in private.
Oh, I am. I'm sorry.
Actually, wait. I don't. What do you mean produced water? Where did it come from?
Slurp. It came from Slurp.
What part of
Yeah, just
Slurp?
I was just leaning over,
Slurp
looking, and
opened
then
up.
here.
Can you show me?
Not here. Not inside. Outside. We gotta sleep here.
Well, should we get a
Well,
bowl or
actually,
something?
yeah. There's a bucket outside. You could do it at the bucket outside.
Do you control how much you water?
There's a lot of water.
It was a lot. I can still talk though.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Okay, you know what? Where's
Anyway.
where's your bucket? And I'm gonna take a ladle and ladle out like a ladle, and
Not bucket. It's a
pour.
pot.
I'm gonna take the pot, put a ladle in it.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna put it in my dough, but not too much because we're making like a flat dough. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Y-
We'll take the
y-
others and go outside.
I mean, you're
with the
definitely
campfire.
making flatbread because there's no yeast.
Yeah, I know how bread's made.
You squishmallow with
Squishmallow.
feelings.
Yeah, so I have made the bread. I've made the dough, and I'm gonna like put it in little balls and like smash it, and I'm gonna bake it on something. Is there like an oven, like a hot plate? I don't really know.
I'm outside with the campfire. You're all gonna use it.
There is a stove in there. Like it's a
Okay.
wood burning stove. It's old fashioned, but it is
Perfect.
there.
Do we have wood? Do we have a shillelagh?
You do not have wood, but there is a bin with a substance that's kind of powdery at this point, but you definitely can tell it's flammable.
Perfect. I put some in the oven hole, and I light it.
Oven hole.
Well, I would assume you have to put it like in the bottom.
So I asked for a male squishmallow from Dungeons and Dragons wearing
Oh,
armor.
stop.
I got 2 results.
Is that Ed Sheeran? Oh, I love it. Oh, I hate it. But also,
Oh,
I would like to take back things I have said.
too late. We caught on clip already.
Yep. You are permanently on record. So yeah, you guys are in the house. You guys take a little bit of time to rest. You can definitely have the benefits of a short rest if it's useful or needed to anyone. And
Make bread. Bread for everyone. 8 of us, 6 of us, 5. Whatever.
Boba
7.
makes bread.
Slurp can't taste it. I'm really heartbroken about this. Can we get him like something?
If you ever come across a genie and want a wish, you can ask for Slurp to be able to taste.
I would also let that live on my couch in like a squishmallow way.
I'm just sad I asked for it to be green and it made the armor green instead of the actual.
But why doesn't it have hands? Like it has like nubs.
I don't know. I'm not.
Baymax doesn't. Oh no, Baymax has hands.
He uses tape to fix
You
his
have balls
balls.
of yarn, or are those supposed to be cookies?
Kirby has no hands and he makes it work.
Yeah.
And he's Hannibal Lecter.
Have the lamb stop screaming calories.
What? Nope, don't tell me. How do we move past the squishmallows? It's just, does life have any meaning?
Well, you guys are in a building. You've had bread. You know you're supposed to be with Father Garen when you're ready.
I will head to that very comfortable looking rock chair and I will sit on it while I wait for the bread.
Here's some bread. It's
I think
tasty.
Sven wants you to pour it and hold it over their mouth.
Oh, I'm not interested.
I'll do
Oh.
it. He'll take a bread and like hold it over Sven's like, here you go.
Very nice. I'll treasure this memory always.
Stick out my snake-like tongue.
Actually, second thought.
Wrap it around the bread and just.
Delicious.
Go back over and I'll take one for myself. It's like, thanks. Rip it in half or I'll rip a small piece off and then I'll give the majority of it to Sareth and be like, here you go.
I like to imagine Sven just like sticks it in him and just lets it slowly dissolve. Oh, wait, no, not Sven. Slurp.
I was
That's
like, where are
Sven.
you sticking
I'm
it
sorry.
into you that it's dissolving? You're Sven. Don't put things there. Or do, but make sure it's like flared or something.
Flared.
Wait, I thought your name was Sven too. How many Svens are?
Base. Otherwise, you're gonna get the head shakes.
I'll eat my little piece of bread. Just, this
Well, cooking, Boba.
is good. This is
This not a thing.
Yes, it is.
some-
Roll wisdom or intelligence.
You think you can just make up the rules for this like you're in
There's
charge?
literally proficiency for cooking tools
Yep.
and a whole feat called chef.
I just made tortillas. I don't need to trade for that. They're still good if they're bad.
I'll have
Yeah,
you know,
good.
Boba, there is a feat called chef. It is a good feat. One of my characters in a different game has it.
I'm hitting the wrong alt key. You can't use both. I'm like, why is no one answering me? What am I rolling?
Either intelligence or wisdom, your choice. And yes, Kit, you may roll for your tortillas.
I'm fine.
Sorry, I was doing math. 14.
Okay. The bread is at a. Okay.
It's
You d-
fine.
I'm just teasing. I'm seeing if you like roll a 1, and then that would be funny. So yeah, you guys are in a house. It's getting into the middle of the day. It's starting to be hot. And you guys can imagine living in Arizona before the advent of the air conditioner.
Pass.
I can imagine living in Arizona with an air conditioner and it's still being hot.
It's when you're walking into a store and it's like the goo on your eyeballs is melting out from walking across the asphalt. I really cherish
Nuclear
that in the
wind.
summer.
Yeah, I think we should go find this father person. Unless someone needs a rest.
No, I'm good.
I am also good, so we could leave right now if that was okay with the fearless leader, Schlumpf.
Oh, you guys are still doing that. Okay.
What do you mean doing that? We joined a cult, the cult of Slurp.
Oh, I don't think that's a good thing to say. Say that, Sareth, what do I do?
Accept your leadership. They recognize your greatness.
I forgot you. Um. l- y- Yeah. Yeah. He's just gonna leave.
Well done, Sap. All right, you guys should make your way through the town. Again, people going about their daily lives. You do see one guard kind of keeps an eye on you, but again, not protruding, just from a distance. You make your way over to a building about the same size as yours. As you go in, there is a series of tubing and glass in one corner that seems to have some type of little fire under one piece of it. And there is a man working with it, measuring little drops of water into it. His back is to you. He hasn't noticed you come in yet. Yay, no doors on the buildings.
Is he making meth?
No. No, well, yeah, I guess you don't know, but no, he is not.
I'll just kind of jelly up to him, just like, "Hey, what's this?"
Oh. Hello, friend. And others. How can I help you? Is there someone in need of medicine or assistance or?
Oh no, we were told to come see you. But what's all this?
A contraption for various medicinals. I found I can take things from herbs and reduce them down to smaller liquids that can be ingested easily or used for medicine. I'm sorry, I'm Father Garen. You took me by surprise, friend.
Oh yeah, sorry. I probably should have said my name first before just asking what you're doing. I'm Slurp. And he'll look at the rest of the group and he'll get like uncomfortably close to him. He's like, "They think I'm their leader, but I don't want to be."
I understand. No one's had a chance to talk to me yet. So you're here to assist in a specific way, or just you're supposed to work with me? Sorry, you caught me a little bit off guard.
The angry dude with the thing on his face said to come here. You guys can jump in at any time.
Oh, you got this. You're doing a good
I'm
job.
not good with remembering things all the time.
You're building leadership skills. Good job.
It's basically what they said. They said we could prove ourselves by helping you. So we are here to help you.
Yes,
Oh,
Father.
all right. Looks around. Are you alchemists?
No, really, maybe actually. I don't know. You anyone got any hidden talents? I make bread.
Um,
Do you need something changed to gold, or what? I mean, I could do simple tricks. We
Okay.
could make it seem like it is changed.
Not
Could
alchemists.
Could I roll medicine to see what he's working on his bench?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Natural 20 for 26.
You're looking at it, essentially he's making like liquid aspirin. You can see like it's a supply of willow bark that he's kind of boiling down and shaving and mixing and then cooking, and so very rudimentary compared to, real life
Just-
procedures, but
Just a quick flash of like gold energy will shoot through his eyes. Just, oh, so this is like a pain medicine, right?
exactly, yes.
Kind of with like slight anti-inflammatory properties.
not familiar with that term, but we found it helps ease people when they're hurting in a way that might not warrant the intervention of my limited magics, but still deserves some attention.
But like if someone's got like a fever, like does it help like bring it down?
I found it helps ease through it, yes.
Okay. I would add, and he'll say some random ingredient that would be beneficial to it. It's like I would add this to it. Might make it a little more potent.
All right, I'll have to make a note of that. And it scribbles on what you see is a convoluted piece of paper with little bits of things.
His eyes will flash gold again. It's like, I bet that fire's hot.
It is indeed, yes.
She doesn't even.
You've made Boba flustered now.
He's somehow more rugged now. Like maybe he knows something about the outdoors. Like, father, you're no longer just making potions, are you?
Well, if I switched voices there, sorry. If you are wanting to assist me, I do have a supply of an extract that's supposed to be here. That's not arrived yet. It's supposed to be being carried by a caravan coming from the south east. If you would trek out there and check on it for me, I'd be very appreciative.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I think that
If we have literally nothing else to do, so that is yes, we could do that for you.
all right, cool. What Sven said? Well, I guess we'll do it. You know, we're all kind of like a group leader here, so
Well, thank
Yeah, I
you.
mean, if our leader says we should go, then yeah, go.
I'm sorry, Slurp.
You aren't so good at what you do, Slurp.
All right. Well, I'll be in your debt. As I said, should be southeast of here. It shouldn't be more than a day's travel away. They were traveling this way, but the elves in this area don't really settle down. Should have arrived yesterday, and they haven't yet. So, yes, thank you. But there should be a man named Christopher. He is an alchemist that works in their caravan. That should have an extract from a pipe that I'm working on.
We will go and find this Christopher, and we will
Whatever
make
you
sure
need.
he's okay. And get that pice at your whatever that is.
So,
I'm sure
thank you.
Christopher knows what it is. We'll start heading in that direction, and I will look to the other people, and I will say, "Hey, remember when we were, down there, and we ran into all of those snakes? Do you remember that? That was pretty cool, right?"
I mean, it was, yeah, I guess.
Well, I didn't tell you, but I actually caught one and put it in a pocket dimension. It was really cool. Just a minute. It takes a second to pull it out.
Oh,
And
don't
I
pull
will,
your snake out.
I will concentrate really hard, and I will unzip the pocket dimension,
Oh
and I will
no.
pull my snake out of the pocket
Please
dimension,
help.
and there will be a snake uh, just kind of chilling on my shoulder. And I will say, "This is Ken. I am Sven. That is Ken." He says, "Hi." And
Someone tell me what color it is. I'm really curious.
it's green. It's a snake.
yeah,
It's green and it has a cute little head with a tongue.
But
Oh,
but Sven is also kind of green, so
oh, it's an actual snake.
Yes, I caught it down. I remember.
Wait, so if you're to like take a part of him off and like throw it on the ground and it's his pseudopod, is it like that? Is that what that is to
It's
you?
kind of. Can you talk to it? Because I could talk to Ken and he talks back.
The pseudopod will look at me, like shrug, and then look back. It's like,
Exactly
"Wow."
like that. Yes.
His
We
spies
can
Kind
make
have a
of,
baby
friend
yes.
like that.
slopes. I want to make a baby slopes.
I used to
Okay,
have a friend
well,
like that. He was always around, and then they took me to that dungeon, and I haven't seen him since. I miss him.
I know I miss Shushar too.
What? No. Ugh, Shushar. Dead. Dead. He's dead. No, he's not. He's on a farm.
Oh my god, eggs.
So Slurp, roll a d20.
I did, and I rolled a 3.
Okay. You hear a voice in your head, kind of in the similar to vein to how the gold speaks to you. It says,
Mm.
"You wish a lesser you."
Say that again.
I'm sorry, was that too quiet? You wish a lesser you, like that snake.
No, I don't know.
And when you said you pulled out a little pseudopod, did you like detach it from
Mm.
yourself, or did you?
Yeah, no, it's just sitting there on the ground.
Okay.
Like think of this slime from I Got Reincarnated.
Yeah. The rest of you guys go ahead and roll perception for me real quick. This way. Okay. Kit's busy. And we'll get to that in a second. But Boba, you notice Slurmp's eyes flash again. The gold is a more sickly color. Because you've seen it periodically every so often when he's talking, his eyes like flash pure gold. And he says something that's slightly more intelligent. But you see his eyes flash, it's almost more like a sickly green tinged yellow. And Slurp, the little pseudopod, looks up at you
Mm.
and walks over and stands beside you.
Slurp.
And you
Um,
get an emotive feeling in you that's like, Master.
Your eyes did that thing, and
Hmm?
you've got a little something.
Oh yeah, no, that's Slorp.
Why does everyone have a friend? Slorp and Ken and
You have a spider.
I lost it.
Spider crawls up on your shoulder.
Oh. Okay, well I want.
Wow.
Hey, buddy. It it's it's been a while. I didn't forget about you or anything. Are you hungry? Okay. Do you like the desert?
We had the same idea. It's good. It just looks at you.
Do you miss your natural habitat?
Shoots a laser at you.
Oh, did you say a laser?
I am making a joke purely for Kit's benefit in a game that we played. As unfortunately, Kit is being attacked by either Kid Aggro or a cat. But yeah,
Are they different?
Kid Aggro and a cat, yes. Fundamentally so.
Okay, well, I want. Yeah, I mean, I was really desperate when I found you, spider friend. Um, it's it's good to have you back.
It looks offended.
Don't look at me like that. Do you know what I've been through? You just got a free ride.
All right, you guys are outside Father Garen's. You have a mission. You were all discussing having friends. Slurp has Slurp. Sven has Ken. Eggs hasn't named their spider, so it doesn't have a name. And Misha has Stool. I keep forgetting about Stool.
Why does everyone have
Right.
like such a cool friend? Like, not that my spider's not cool, but like that one's.
Eggs, do you want to hold Misha? Or, sorry.
Jump.
Shut up, Stool.
I do
Nobody
want to
gets
hold
to hold
Misha.
Misha.
The biggest, strongest member of the
I-
party
Shut
jumps on
up.
you.
I do want to hold Misha.
No.
Hey, come here. Shh, 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 shh.
Or give me a
Shh,
basket of
Come here.
Stool.
Come here. No, I don't want that. I mean, Stool's lovely. but
No. You got
Mi-
your hands full with the eye patch and Father McGarrett over there.
I don't
Misha.
like him. Bring me back. I belong with you.
Oh. Still doesn't like you. Oh, now's your opportunity, Sneeze.
She smells like death.
Achoo!
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
Go on, make good this
Achoo.
pulse.
She smells like
Remind me
death.
of something.
Oh my god. Alright, fine. Stool says you smell bad.
Stool sneezes on
Why
you.
does
Yeah,
everyone keep
eggs.
saying that?
Stool sneezes and a big cloud of spores guffs over you, Eggs.
There you go. Now you can ask Stool yourself.
You hear a voice in your head. You reek of death. Stay away from Misha. I have plans.
What? Wait, whoa. First off,
Everyone else hears nothing, by the way, and it's just a cute little mushroom guy. Like it's always been.
Did the spores not last?
They wear off after 24
Oh,
hours.
Misha. My Misha. Misha. How?
What are you saying? I thought it was Misha. Is it my Misha?
It's not mommy Misha.
No, my Misha. Like, you're like, okay. I'm gonna put my.
You're gonna put your what? You keep your bits away from me.
Okay, you look. You could do worse than my bits. First off, because they can change. I have a lot of options. Second,
Oh good, I get a freaking
I'm gonna put my hands on what I think would be Stool's ears. I guess just on his mushroom cap. I can't push to talk.
Hold mine down.
What?
I can't hear anything then.
Okay. No, it's fine. I can push. I can hold it. I put my hands on Stool like I'm covering his ears, and I'm like, Misha, Misha.
You
How
really
else-
think he can't hear you?
I don't know how this thing works.
I am telepathic.
Oh,
Keep your reeking death away
Oh.
from my servant.
You know what? You know what? You know what? And I'm gonna use my helm to
You
cast
need to have a moment with
telepathy
Stool.
on Misha. Misha,
What?
I
Ooh,
think
in my
there's
head.
something wrong with Stool. He says he's got plans for you. He says I have to stay away and I smell like death, and he's got big plans for you, like big plans. And I don't think it's a
Alright.
party.
I'll ask him about it later.
No, don't ask him about it because he'll rat me out. I think he'll kill me in the middle of the night or something. Just watch your back.
You think this little
Or your
2-foot tall mushroom can kill you?
Watch your front because you carry him on your front. Don't watch your back. Yeah, no, I think there's something wonky about that.
Right, insight check, Stool.
Absolutely.
This better be a
Oh,
high
great.
roll.
It's not. 5.
Stool looks at you, innocent as always. I really don't like this one. She's kind of weird. But she's part of the group, and you say she's okay, so I won't be mean.
I don't know. I will keep an eye. Thank you, I guess.
Just there's something off about that mushroom.
Yeah, I saw a giant bamboo kill its fish friend. I'd be a little off too.
He was all of our fish friends.
Not yours.
Prove it.
Punched you.
I hated him.
There you go. I'll leave. Eggs alone.
First, I have no friend. Then no one wants to believe me. I don't even know why I'm here.
Said I keep an eye on him.
No, I think that Eggs is going crazy.
Eggs and bacon, eggs and
Maybe.
bacon, eggs and bacon, eggs and bacon, eggs and bacon.
Slurm's gonna jelly over and just like pull out a tentacle and just like engulf Eggs' hand. It's like kind of swing it back and forth.
Okay. I like this.
Olaf, but like goop.
Is it sticky when you leave?
It's a little moist, but it's definitely cleaner than before.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, I have a question, Slurp.
Yeah.
How'd you get that? S- little Slurp. Slump?
Oh,
Sleep?
I don't know. Usually I can like take a part of me, like it'll do stuff. But this time it talked to me and asked if I wanted a lesser version of myself. And I didn't know what that meant, so I said sure, and now we got Slurp.
You should try it again.
I don't know if I can.
That guy's talking loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a little slump.
Okay. I'll pull off like 2 more pieces of me and throw them on the ground, see what they do.
Roll 2d20s.
17 and 11.
They act like they normally would when you pull off a piece yourself and throw it on the ground.
My slump's not doing anything.
What the fuck do you have? What is that?
I'm
That's where you found it.
For some reason, when Misha picks up
I
one of
just
them,
wish
it
it was
turns
green.
pink.
Just wish it was green.
Well, that's new.
It's not talking. I think it died.
It actually did turn pink for you, by the way, Misha.
Oh, sweet. This is mine now.
Yeah, I mean, hold on to them. I don't know if they'll listen to you, but they'll do stuff.
I think you're a good parent to it, and I'm gonna just kind of take it and like put it back in Slurp.
Out of curiosity, because I
Um,
trust you and don't remember the race, can you detach pseudopods and have them do stuff?
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
it is part of the race.
I thought so. I'm like, I don't remember the details, so I was just checking.
Misha's not the most brightest, but the last time Misha had a clump of slurp, it started acid burning Misha. Does that happen again?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
You can use you can extrude a pseudopod that's up to 6 inches wide and 10 feet long, or reabsorb
This
it
is way
into your
too big then.
body. You can
2,
use
3.
you can use the pseudopod to manipulate an object, open and close door container, or pick up and set down a tiny object. The pseudopod doesn't have any sensory organs, can't attack, activate magic items, or lift more than 10 pounds.
Okay. I do remember that ability. For the record, technically it's supposed to be like you reaching out a slime. I'm happy letting you detach, but it only works within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
I'll happily
Makes sense.
reflavor it that way. That's not a big deal.
I set mine on top of stool.
It turns more vibrant pink.
Sweet. Ooh. Hey, Sven, could you come touch this? I want to see if it'll change colors.
Sure. And I will go and touch the pink thing and see if it turns a different color.
Nothing happens.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't think that anything is happening. Do you want to try touching my snake? Maybe it will turn a different color.
All right. Just plop it on the snake's head.
No, nothing happens to the snake either.
No idea.
It's too my lad. I am sorry, Ken.
I will say though, as we are thinking about this, you know what? No, that actually works very, very well. So is Ken like a fine familiar, by the way, or? Okay. I just like
Yeah.
no concern,
Yeah.
just mechanics. I was wanting to understand it. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying like, where could I have found a snake? But I was like, oh yeah, we found a bunch of snakes, and I talked to one of them. But yeah, I took I have find familiar.
You're good. Like I said, I just wanted to clarify mechanically what it was. Roll d20 for yourself there, Mr. Gersven.
That is a 9. 9.
All right. That's all. You guys are traveling. Are you leaving town? Are you to head out there? Or are you preparing more? What's she doing?
I said we just head out.
Yeah, I thought we were already on our way. I think
thought we were
I was
walking
I was
there.
thinking,
Oh, I
yeah, I was
I
thinking
s-
this was all happening while we were traveling.
You were walking and talking. I have no problem with that. I was just wanting to verify, like, were you walking and talking back to your house to get stuff, or are you looking for something,
Oh, no, we
or
were
were you
just
just heading
heading
out?
to the we were heading to the place where the Sifasa
the-
told us to go.
Talk
All
to
right.
Christopher Robin, whatever his name was.
Who wants to roll me a
Herr
d20?
Christoph.
What's the what?
Who wants to roll me a d20?
I've been rolling a lot of d20s.
Yes,
I
I
do.
Boba.
2.
You've doomed us all.
Or what if it's a low roll? What if it's like golf, I think?
Or like a Call of Cthulhu.
All right, roll me a d100, Boba.
I agree. Which page of the monster manual is Pix gonna open?
That wouldn't be a d100. The monster manual is much bigger than that.
So if it's a 10, that's like the tens place, not like
If
'cause
it's
there's
1
no
0,
100.
that's 10.
Okay. I rolled 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't want to see.
Sorry, getting a map up I thought I already had open. Did not. All right, as you are traveling. Yeah, you see in the distance a very large scorpion. And by very large,
Go
I
the
mean
other
like
way.
an elephant-sized scorpion. And you see it just kind of looking around. And then as you look closer, you see there's a person at its feet gesturing. And you see the scorpion sit.
You wearing a yellow tablet?
No.
I think this is a time for our leader. Or what if we went back? Father was not that great. There's got another town nearby. We could join the bad guys.
Maybe that is the father, it's clearly got a pet scorpion, and we could. Doesn't seem to be threatening us, right? Seems to be friendly. It just sat on command. I've never seen a scorpion sit before. Apparently, that is a thing it can do.
It's far enough away you could wander right on by, or you could go over towards it. It's up to you.
I'm curious. I will go towards it. I
Oh,
am very
please.
curious. I must ask a question. I'm very curious on how they got this giant scorpion. Could you imagine if we had one of those? Then we could ride it and
We
instead
have
of
Ken.
walking. But we cannot
You
ride
can't
Ken.
ride
Ken is
Ken.
too small. Yes.
Maybe he grows. I don't know how all of your pets work. Everyone's got pets coming
Listen,
out
you
of
should always
everywhere.
ask. You should always ask someone before you ride their snake. Okay, it is not okay to just assume that you're okay with them riding your snake.
But what if the snake's wearing something really small?
That's usually because of protection, but so so the diseases do not spread because snakes are known to carry certain diseases. But Ken is clean.
What if the snake is asking for it?
Oh my god. What if the snake is wearing the wrong clothes?
Moving on. Sven, you walk over there. As you start getting closer, you see the scorpion. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, traveler.
Tag.
Be careful a little bit. Mistral here is a little protective.
Can you talk straight at the mic? You sounded like you're in a toilet bowl.
No, I'm going to talk over like this on purpose because that's how his
I
voice
liked
sounds.
it.
Thank you.
Mist's a little protective. Hail, traveler.
Hail.
Guten Tag, Mist, and I'm Sven. Sven, this is Ken. I also have a pet. I was just actually going to ask you a question. I have never seen someone who has such a large creature trained so well. That is very impressive. How long did it take you to, get Mist to act like this?
Technically it's Mistral, but just shorten it to Mist. And I don't know why I went Aussie there a little bit, but I am apparently, so we're going with it. It takes me about 6 months to train them. So I train them out here where they can't hurt no one, and then I usually go sell them in the city.
How much do you sell them for? I am interested because everyone has friends here. And
Quite a penny. You're wanting to buy a scorpion, are you? I mean, I already have a buyer. You'd have to outdo their bid.
I mean, like, how much did they bid? I have like 4 acorns and the
Acorns.
string, and these pine needles that I've been carrying around for over a month, so they're really brittle.
Well,
and
that's
dry.
very, very generous of you, but normally I sell these for about 2,000 gold each.
Oh, jeez, God. I think we have that all together.
I can offer you 0 gold. I have no gold, none.
All right, well,
Gosh darn it! How do I get a?
Scorpion is art.
you know what? Sure,
Where do you
Boba.
find these scorpions?
Eggs, roll a d20. We'll start this for you too. I had different plans, but you really want to pet that badly?
A 4.
Not bad enough.
No, you have an internal thought. If you need a pet, you simply need to kill someone, and I will take care of the rest.
I don't.
You
like
hear this in your head.
Hello.
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 Hey, you've been
Hello.
acting really weird lately, Eggs. Maybe you need to get more sleep.
Sump, do you mind if I offer baby Sump to the person to see if they'll trade that for scorpion for eggs?
Yeah, go for it.
Try it.
All right, it's just you made this
Tonight
for
when
me,
you
and I appreciate
sleep,
it.
murder the other changeling.
Can you What about this?
Oh, what you got there?
Part of a friend?
And I apologize because I heard but did not hear details. Is this Slorp, the mobile one, or is this the pink one that you have?
It's a big one. Who knows what it could do? It might grow eyes one day.
That was telepathic in Boba's mind. GIF.
Yeah, get out of my head.
It's a telling deal, lass, but I'm not in the business of training. I don't know why I said lass. I'm so sorry. I keep screwing that up. Misha's
That's fine.
it's your fault. Misha's pretty.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm not really in the business of raising and training oozes. Don't know the first thing about it, unfortunately. Is this one trained?
challenge.
Does it do things already?
It sits.
Yeah.
Look, it changes color. Used to be green, now it's pink.
Looks at Slurp. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was. I'll take another one off of me and I'll put it I'll just set it on Misha's head. It's like, see? And it probably doesn't do anything.
I mean, you can control him to do stuff, but
No. It'll just kind of it'll stretch up a little bit to where it looks like it would have a head and it just kind of looks around. It's just
I mean that's interesting and all, friend, but
This is never getting out of my hair.
I don't know the first thing about training them, and I'll be honest. This is how I make raising these beasts is how I make my livelihood. It's part of me wants to go, hey, this is interesting, but the other part of me is going, hey, I want to eat tomorrow. You know how it is.
What if I could give you a lot of water?
That's good. Good.
How much water are we talking?
Uh, I don't have an exact number, but I know it's more than probably what you have on hand.
You got containers for it?
No.
Kind of hard to just make water if I don't have anywhere to put it.
What if I?
Sad part is, the DM, I think this is actually a cool idea, and I'm proud of you for coming up with it. But then I'm also going, no, you have to have somewhere to put the water.
Yeah. Do you have anything like a bucket, a smaller bucket? I only know what a bucket is, so
Roll d20.
19.
I got an empty skin. It's meant to hold about 18 gallons, but
How the fuck are you
Okay,
just that skin?
I could probably fill that up pretty good. I
Right?
just found out
It's like
that
a donkey.
I just found out that I can make water, so I'm trying to help out everybody.
he
to
pulls a big, like,
feel really
leather
good.
folded bag off of the scorpion, lays it out. Tell you what, if you can fill this with water, I'll tell Mistral here to go with y'all.
Mistral. Mistra? Ah,
Mistral.
shit, I don't want her. Okay. Mistral. Whatever he says.
Okay. You said like 18 gallons is what it can hold?
Yep. Because you said 20 earlier, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to just immediately give you exactly your amount because that was silly.
Right. Well, I don't know what a gallon is, and I don't know what 18 is either, but let me see what I can do. And I'll use second level create destroy water to use 20 gallons. It'll spill at the last two.
Yeah. You fill the container up.
Just like mid as it's filling, like
You're doing wonderful, Slump.
All right, well, a deal's a deal. Pulls off a whistle over his neck. There you go.
I'll take the whistle and I'll hand it to Eggs. Be like, there you go.
Whoa. Uh, I think I should have asked more clarifying questions about this first. How? Oh.
You blow the whistle. The scorpion walks over beside you. And I lied, it's not elephant size. It's bigger than a horse, though.
Hey,
Scorpion.
I am Eggs. You will have a name later. Mhm. Nope, not coming to me. Do I have to feed you?
Oh my god.
It does need food, yeah.
Oh crap. Like how much food?
I mean, it can hunt. You're out here like this. It needs to eat close to its body weight a day, but
Oh crap, I might have made a mistake, guys. But you know what? It'll take us where we need to go. So I didn't make a mistake. Slurp, you're the blob. You're great.
What's a blob?
Okay, fair. Uh,
A more basic version of you.
I love
like this
you.
pink one is.
What am I gonna name it? What am I gonna name this? Can he be ours? Could we like collectively share him? Because I'm a little freaking out about the amount of responsibility I just took on, and I didn't think I was ready for this. I know I said what I said, but I'm panicking a little. Uh Communal scorpion. we can call him Slurm's crew scorpion. I'm not great with names.
I mean, you're kidding there.
Um, thank you for the scorpion in which I have to feed a lot, and I will love him or her. Schnalp. Nope. I gotta get a name for this thing.
I
Skitter.
was going to say we could call it scorpion in my native language, but it's literally just scorpion with a K instead of a C, so
Oh,
that
that's
is
edgy.
not helpful.
There's a C in scorpion?
Yeah.
Is that Eggs or Boba saying that?
You'll never know.
Yes, one of those will concern me. All right.
Slurm's eyes will briefly flash gold. It's like, I got it. We'll call him Gary.
Very nice, kid.
I'm not abandoning it. I have history. It was abandoned as a kid, and it's been really hard to. I think I have commitment issues, but now is not the time to address that.
The master pats you on the back. It's all right.
I was raised by a raccoon. I mean,
Actually, I really like Gary. I think you're onto something. When I was a kid, I had a friend who had a small scorpion whose name was Buse. I think that if we combine those two names, it would be a very excellent name for this giant scorpion.
Yeah. Gary Buse. I like it.
Perfect.
We are
Right?
the
Has a good
naming
ring
people.
to it. Yes,
We are
it
the
does.
naming people of this group.
I agree. It's perfect.
all right, Gary. May we ride you? I was told to always ask before you ride snakes, but you're not a snake, so I guess
Scorpion
It's
sits.
Gary Buse. He has two names. You had to
I don't.
find
I don't
out.
call you by both of your names.
Scorpion
Right, but it's
lowers itself
Gary.
down.
Thank you, Gary Buse. I don't. I'm gonna call him Gary or G. G Money. No, where am I going? All right, everyone, hop on Gary. We are going wherever Gary takes us, cause I don't know how to steer.
Do you guys all get on Gary?
I walk
Yep.
beside Gary.
I will get on top of Gary Buse and I will pet its kitten and I will say, you are very good pet, Gary Buse. I will make sure that you have adequate food and pets. Please do not sting me.
Wait, can it sting?
Scorpion.
Well, I know, but
There is a tail there with a big
I
sharp thing
think
on it.
we could take on that bad guy in that other town now that we got Gary with us.
Unless the bad guy
Okay.
has other Buses. Maybe there's more than just Gary Buse. Maybe there's other Buses as well.
Why would there be more than one Buse?
Maybe this one had a son and other people. I
Do
don't
you
know.
get
So
named after your parents? I don't have a
it's-
last name. In the raccoon
I
community,
thought
it's
it
a
Druid
single
beat me
name
to it.
only.
Who did better?
Eggs, you
killing
will-
somebody.
Eggs, you will now be known as Eggs Stinktier.
No, I
That
don't.
is your
I
last
don't
name.
like that. I don't dislike it. I've known some really nice skunks in my time, but they weren't. I mean, they were always
Eggs.
really mean to me.
Wait, what did you say? Your mother? You were raised by what? What raised you?
Oh, like little masks and tails. That's not where tails go. Tails, stripes,
Oh,
ears.
like
They're very
a wash
cute.
bear.
Okay, let me think. Okay.
You
I'll
don't have a
draw-
tail.
I'll draw a picture for you. Hand me the shillelagh.
I do
I
not
don't
have
want
a
to see you
shillelagh.
manhandle the
Yeah,
shillelagh.
I don't.
And I
have-
start concentrating like really, really hard and drawing things in the sand that looks nothing like a raccoon, but it looks like something. And then kind of out like poofs, a raccoon. I am a great artist.
Mm.
And Vashbear. Yeah, that is, we have those as well. They get in your garbage and they eat things.
Just to clarify, this is you summoning your animal companion, right?
Yeah. it
Okay, cool.
is.
I just want, again, making sure I understood the mechanics of what's going on.
Spent
Yes.
so long being like, how do I bring this thing in? How does
Yes.
this work?
You guys see a raccoon appear, slightly bigger than average.
Hmm. That's cool. What is that?
Yeah.
Food.
What? I'm not sure how I did that. But you're not. It looks it just looks just like my best friend Bacon from home. Bacon, is that you?
Is this bacon?
Bacon. Bacon is delicious.
Don't. It's the different kind. It's not spelled the same.
They do
There's
eat
different
raccoon
kinds of
dogs.
Bacon? What's bacon? Is this what bacon is?
No. It's just his name. Just like my name is Eggs.
So,
but I'm not an
You
egg.
were going on this long tangent about how you don't have friends when you had that thing with you the whole time,
I did not have this thing with me the whole time. It just showed up.
and we went out of our way and gave baby Slip away and water.
Bacon just looks at you.
I didn't know I could do this.
For a scorpion you can't even feed
I can feed it.
once.
I'll jelly back over to.
No, I didn't know I could do
Simon.
this. I started drawing things on the ground, and I just followed my heart of what I remember my favorite people and my favorite person and my best friend all looked like back at home, and not this barren wasteland. And then poof, it was just here. Is this something I can do now? Is this something I can do now?
Bacon looks at you and nods.
Are you my Bacon? Or are you like a different Bacon? Like, are you the same Bacon
Murder
back from the forest?
Und.
I've missed you so much, and all of a sudden I'm just hugging this raccoon and crying.
Hey Sven, are you thinking what I'm thinking for her last name?
Probably not, but I am okay with what you are about to say.
Okay, we're gonna say it together on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Benedict.
Sasquatch.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is the best day of my life. Okay, Gary Buse, Bacon, friends, Slurp, the leader of our crew.
That's fucking rude. Is Slip not your friend?
What?
You
No, it
put
was like
Slip in his
friends.
own category.
Slurp, the leader of our crew. There was like a, I don't know, some part of grammar between it.
No, there
Ex-
was a pause. Are we not friends?
No, we're like best friends. Do you want to meet Bacon? Do you want to meet Bacon?
Sarah's just looking at
I
eggs.
pick Bacon up and I put it right
Neither
at
of you guys
Slurp's
count, apparently.
eyeball.
Sarah leans over. Say the word, Lord, and I will murder the dog.
Do I
Oh,
hear
no,
that?
I don't think that's.
What's your passive perception?
14.
Well, I rolled a 1, so yes, you heard that.
I just grab Bacon. I was gonna try and shove it in my coat, but he's much too big for that. So it's like hiding like a, like when you try and, I don't know, hide a turkey under a coat, like to steal it at the store. I don't know why that's the visual, but I've never tried to steal a turkey.
Is that how we
yeah.
have turkey every year?
But it's just like it's just like its little raccoon butt. Like, I need 2 hands. I can't live like this. Like hanging out.
Why does she still do push to talk?
Because if I don't do push to talk, you can hear him.
But he's not talking.
Well, he does sometimes.
I don't know if I believe that. Maybe you're
I wasn't
ventriloquisting
really
both.
hearing both of you at the same time.
You
Well,
know,
that's because I've been doing push to talk the whole time.
come to think about it, at Friendsgivings, I never heard both of you talk at the same time either. How do I know you're not just one person with a very clever animatronic?
Oh my gosh, I love animatronics.
And which one of you's the real one then?
Probably not me.
This Giffish just stopped talking entirely, going, I'm gonna make this worse.
No,
Huh?
I mean, if she doesn't want to be my friend,
No,
that's
no, no. I want to
fine.
be your best friend. Like, no, it wasn't.
No,
Okay,
I've
it's
known them
fine.
longer.
First off, let's draw back to the point that I was raised by raccoons. My linguistic skills, not the
Well,
best.
that's becoming a lot more clear now.
Okay,
Who
okay, but
has
don't
a
interrupt. Don't
who
insult
has
my
a
family.
small slurm?
I didn't insult your family, but you've
Um,
never talked to anybody except raccoons, so it makes sense.
as far as I know,
I-
just Kid has the one you get. The
I put mine back in
sentient.
you.
Yeah, that's right.
You put what
wasn't-
back in who?
I re-slurped slurp.
Oh,
It wasn't doing anything. It was just jiggling around in my hand, and I already have a spider and now a scorpion and a raccoon. I am. Oh, this commitment's really gonna get me. Wow.
Kitsy, are you holding your slurp?
it's on top of a stool.
Didn't you have to get rid of your slurp?
Okay. If it's cool with
Exactly.
the DM, I'll say you start to smell cooked mushroom.
Oh,
Get off me, please. It hurts.
all right.
Starts kind of pushing its head in its little harness.
Leave it. Leave
Is
it.
it
Slurp.
burning my hand now?
I think Slurp needs a hug. He's
Mhm.
sad. Stool, you should do that.
Is it burning my hand now?
A little bit. Not mechanically, but
It's
Your-
kind of
your skin is
dissolving
red.
in my hand. That's not good. Oh god damn it. Eggs, you made Snub sad. That's what this is.
I didn't mean to make Slurp sad. I was trying to call out my friends and the fact that Slurp is a leader. I was trying to give him an honor. Oh, no one
Leaders
understands me,
have
Bacon.
feelings too.
I was trying to honor him.
I will use my cantrip, summon baking soda, and I will throw it on top of Schlump's head to balance the pH.
Let's not commit off. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, are we all on my scorpion?
No, I'm not gonna try
Misha
that.
I was like, I
specified
don't
they
think we
were.
could all fit on there.
Misha.
Oh gosh, can you imagine just melting slurp on the scorpion? It's like
Misha, I think you should get on the scorpion.
I think I could walk faster than you, scorpion.
Okay, we're racing.
Go
everyone,
ahead.
Hold
I
on.
like to see you use that whistle.
Oh, I can use a whistle. Everyone plug your ears.
I would like to get off first.
Nope, I whistle really, really loudly.
All right.
I don't know what a whistle sounds like, apparently.
What's your speed again, Misha?
Good question.
So I don't remember if you took something that has faster speed or not.
30.
Okay.
No.
Well, the Scorpion does have a speed of 40, so it does start overtaking you.
I could keep up. Dash action.
I blow the whistle harder. Beep. Hoot.
Hoot! Hoot!
You guys hoot, and you guys dash and start racing across the desert sands. After about a half an hour of this, you guys slow down because you realize running in 110-degree weather is dumb.
Hey, Slurp, could you water us?
Kill me.
Yeah.
Slurp's gonna have no spell slots
mean,
because he just keeps watering us.
You guys overheating his
Usually-
flavor, so I will let him cast the spell for free if it's just flavor too. And
Yeah. I mean, I usually, water my friends. But yeah, I can water you.
That's what you get.
Slurp, I didn't mean it. It's just I think we just come from different places. It was just it's a communication barrier. I think you're wonderful.
I come from a place with raccoon friends only, no real friends.
No, I had some squirrel friends and I did know a skunk. He was really mean to me. Like he always made fun of my hair, which was interesting because I always changed it to match theirs. Oh my gosh, is that why I wear my hair like this?
Mid explanation of eggs, I'm just gonna blast her with water and then gently, spray down the rest of the group.
Thank you, Simp.
Ooh, that was me drowning.
It evaporates very quickly, but you guys are all cooled off and feeling nice for a few minutes.
Thanks, Slurp.
Roll perception, everyone.
Oh, great. Who died from dehydration?
Natural 20 plus 1, 21.
My dice have been so bad. 6.
I had really good dice rolls this time. Apparently haven't found the right dice at this time. Dawoog. Oh, Minx.
Also, dog.
Yes,
It's-
don't
it's-
mind Minx. Minx is just being
it's
very
got-
attention starved at the moment, so
It's got ears.
she can sit on my lap until I have to roll dice again.
I would like to touch your ears.
Well, Jack Russell.
No, I
That
would've just
sounds
pet
like a
you.
lot of work.
Okay, so Sven, I need to set you down for dice.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
And yes, she is named after Minx. With your natural 20, you start to see signs of a problem, Sven. You see overturned rocks here and there that you know were probably not left that way because you can tell from the discoloration and the slight shift in the sand. You see like a broken sandal. You see an arrow or two. And are you survival proficient?
Nope.
You see signs of something being drugged, but not, you have a general direction that way, but I would give more details if you had survival. Sorry.
Start slapping eggs in the face as they're like doing whatever they were doing. Eggs. Oh,
What?
eggs.
I'm right here.
Look, something's weird about the rocks and the arrows and that trail.
It looks.
I
There's no
would look.
trees.
No, I
brought
will
GIF.
point out the. I will point out the upside down rocks and the arrows and the
do-
trail.
Do rocks really have a right side up?
I will. Yeah, I mean, perhaps these did one time.
Like it's the dirty. Okay, so they're dirty on that bottom side, and the arrows. Why did you put?
I'll
those-
forget it. I will jump off the thing and I will start tapping. Misha. Hey,
What?
hey,
It's
hey.
just what fuck. What? That's
Something's weird about these rocks. They look weird, right? And this trail here, and there's arrows. There's not normally arrows just sticking out of the ground.
all right.
Misha, do
I
you have
do,
survival by chance?
That's a good question. Probably not. No. Guess I'll
Yes, I was assuming maybe the ranger did, but it's fine. It's
not the ranger.
No,
Oh,
you weren't seeing. It
eggs.
was Boba was like, I have it. I have survival.
I have a plus
I mean,
4.
I grew up outside.
Efficient in it.
I got a 18 survival.
All right, yeah, you look around, you check the sand a little bit and you see the things I mentioned to give, plus you find a broken sword that has been covered with sand a little bit and a few drops of blood. But clearly there's
I'm
been a fight here and something got drugged that way.
about to get ambushed or something. Oh, we're gonna go find the end of an ambush. I'll walk over with the sword and hand it to Ben.
Okay, yes, this is definitely not. I'm not super familiar with the desert and everything, but I don't think that just random broken swords with blood is something that you just find in
Not
the
fresh
desert,
blood anyway.
right? Yeah, it seems strange. So yes, we should probably be on our guard. I I am sorry I tipped you hard. I was just
That's
panicking. I
fine.
tried to
That's fine.
ask Eggs, and Eggs was preoccupied with their new
The scorpion raccoon
yes,
thing, yeah.
yes,
Makes sense.
yes. They were very distracted. They started speaking, but like nothing was coming out. It was just very strange.
We're gonna go check it out.
Yes, Schlemp, what should we do?
Do about what?
There's just bad shit over here. Do you want to go check it out?
Hey, we got a big whatever that is, like gesture to the scorpion. And
He has
we're
me.
pretty good at fighting.
That's true.
I have an idea, actually, if that's okay with everyone.
Listening.
Perhaps I could send Ken in. He's very good at perceiving things, and see if we could. I have this trick I think I could do. We've been practicing at night. Don't ask where or why, but I could see through its eyes if I concentrate really hard, but it makes me blind, so I must put my hand on someone's shoulder. I
Blind,
will-
you say?
Why don't
Oh.
we? That's creepy. Why don't we put you on the scorpion with eggs so that we'll have double people watching you? Hopefully, double people watching you, and then we could.
I don't trust Eggs to watch me, though. That is the problem.
All right. I'll stay here and watch you.
Okay.
Keep it in
Mainly
your
just
old
because you've
raccoon
done
thing.
very good with the mushroom. I will put my hand on you, and my eyes will, and I will nod, and Ken will nod, and then slither down and follow the trail. But if I
And
remember
stall for
correctly,
attention.
they have blind sight of 10 feet.
They do.
But terrible perception.
Perception's not going to be as important if you're sending it ahead as roll stealth.
Oh, I could do that. Yes, I have stealth. I'm sure that it's very stealthy, this small snake.
Because honestly, the snake can get relatively close. At this point, it's more, does anyone notice that the snake's not moving exactly like a normal snake does?
Let me try rolling it. It doesn't fall on my keyboard. That is 11.
All right. As the snake goes forward, you see a broken wagon and a few refugees. Looks like some old people, some children, a few women.
I see a wagon. Maybe that is where we got that extra wheel from our house. I see some women, children. Wait, no, maybe those are just small humans, small adults.
All right.
Continue on forward.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like
seem-
it's safe. So why don't we just go over there?
Do you see any? Can the snake hear too, or is it just vision?
Snakes can hear.
All right. Do
And
you hear any hostile things going
Yeah,
on?
they don't have pinna, but I'm pretty sure they still have ears.
No, I was asking just vision or hearing too. Does it sound angry?
Don't know.
mumbles, kids crying, kind of a general panic / fear.
It's like they're just scared.
Oh, if they're
No.
scared, we need to help them. And I'll
Hang
start.
on. Eggs, you have to stay here with your scorpion. Sorry,
Why can't I come?
because they're scared. They don't want your big giant pet to come eat them
We'll just park the scorpion.
with you.
No,
I will
they can-
snap and pop Ken into the pocket dimension.
I will send Danny, Gary, out to hunt. And then
It's gonna bring us back so much worse.
maybe, but that's not our problem. So I gave Gary, I was like, Gary, no people that have like are no talking things. Don't eat those. Things that can't talk, eat them.
You're gonna find some mute, and I'm gonna.
Okay, and I'm gonna give Gary his little commands, and I'm gonna tell him only eat bad guys or animals, but not like my animals or animals that talk. Um, you know what? I feel like you know what to do. Don't eat humans or things that could get us in trouble.
I think you're trusting your scorpion too much. Oh gosh.
Good job, Gary. And he's gone. Oh, don't come back before dark. He'll be back.
Roll animal handling.
Oh, balls.
I give you guidance.
I'm proficient.
I know.
All right, fuck it. You don't get guidance.
What happens if I'm proficient?
You know what? First, you're not his friend, and then you don't want his guidance.
Oh wait, I really actually, if I'm proficient, do I just roll like normal, don't I?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
But I get to be better at it.
animal handling is a wisdom check. If you're proficient, you add your proficiency bonus to it.
16. And I didn't say I didn't want your guidance. I love your guidance. I love your gentle hand leading me through life. I'm very tired.
Oh.
Please, I didn't mean to offend you. I was literally.
Fuck it.
And I was gonna send you a picture of my capybara squishmallow.
Stop it.
Aw.
It's not too late.
Yes,
It's not too late. Just go get it. Just put it on the camera. Just
The
let me see.
way GIF looked up from that, like I swear he's like, what? He's like, is that
Wait.
code?
I missed Squishmallow for a second, so I'm like, you bought a capybara? Why?
Hell yeah, I did.
Where did you purchase a capybara squishmallow?
I got it for Valentine's Day from my mom.
I didn't get a squishmallow for Valentine's Day.
Gif, that's a look at you, by the way.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's when you walk up to him since you're just right there and like T-pose and just stare at him.
I would if my headphones were wireless.
You guys go forward.
Yeah.
As you approach the wreckage, the people look up. You, the kids, look at Slurm and kind of scream and back up.
No, it's okay.
But-
We're friends. I'm friendly. We're all friends.
An old woman kind of gets to their feet and walks up to you. What do you want?
Well, we had a friend send their snake over here because we saw what happened back that way, and we wanted to make sure we weren't walking into something scary. And so then we came over here once we saw it was just you guys, and we wanted to help. So here we are now.
Yes.
There was a raid. They took the men and the able-bodied, and they went that way. Do you know where we can go for shelter?
About like half a day or something that way, there's a town. I know it's kind of hot and sunny out. I mean, if you all have buckets or small buckets, I could give you water.
The kids all like, and like before the person talking to you can even like agree or not agree or ask anything else, the kids go running off. come running back with buckets and containers.
Eggs. Eggs, let them use your scorpion.
I can't. I just set it off. How do I
Go,
get
go.
it back?
What's up?
Up. But Gary.
You have companions with you to keep you safe. They took all their companions.
Beep beep.
Roll animal handling one more time.
Never gonna see Gary again.
Right. Natural 1, the scorpion's just fucked off.
Just goes and
Natural
like instantly
20.
attacks one of the people. Ugh!
Natural 20. Okay.
Nat freaking 20 plus 4. 24. 24.
It takes a few minutes, but you hear the slight rumbling.
There's
and then-
a big monster-ish thing coming. Don't be alarmed. It's our pet. Tell them that right.
Yeah, scary. It's just scary abuse. It's fine.
The
Yeah, he's
scorpion
really
comes. A few people are still a little askance, but you gave them warning.
I'm gonna put
You-
my head against Gary, like in a,
This is her pet.
and I'm gonna give him the instructions of to take these people back. I hope he got a snack. I know it was a short hunting sesh. Take the people to the town, hurt none of them, love all of them, drop them
Mhm.
off, and then come back.
Eye patch is gonna have connections.
Right.
Oh wait, I'm gonna write a letter.
Do not kill Gary. Fuck's Gary.
Hello, and this is written like my handwriting. I don't have good penmanship. I hold a pen like this, and I'm like,
It's
Nemes-
okay, they can't read,
Good.
so it's fine.
good.
Nemestra walks over. Do you want me to? Do you want to dictate the note?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was with
Yeah.
us. Just send
Oh
her
yes,
back.
perhaps we could send the other, the other NPCs that we forget
You
are
could-
here.
you
They
could
could
be
go
our
with
note. And maybe you should send Stool too.
If you want to take Stool, you could take Stool.
I will
Or
s-
get
I will
all
stay.
shriveled.
I will stay. I'm good.
It might be a
Stool,
good
don't you wanna
idea
help
if-
the
if we're
people?
heading
No,
people that
I'm gonna
are
help
doing
Misha. Misha was nice to me.
is-
Okay.
Anyways, I'm
Either
over
way,
here just like soda fountain filling up people's buckets and containers.
all of you, get on my boy Gary, and you're going back to the
That's
town.
the scorpion. It's not the snake man or the slime. Or me.
I know these are like these are like my boys with a Z. This is my boy with an I. That's Gary. Get on Gary, and go. You'll be safe.
So we're boys with a Z? I thought you
Gary
thought
Can't
it was
hold
a-
everyone, but you do manage to
Gary could
load.
hold everyone if they stacked, but if
there's a
they
f-
laid down.
It's also a strength issue. But no, like the 15 odd kids and the 2 or 3 like really old get on, and the others will walk beside him. Nemestra looks at, should I take the whistle? Well, is
No.
he trained
No,
enough
Gary-
to just go
Gary
with
will-
me?
Give
I
her the
think-
whistle.
He'll know. Gary will
Give her
know.
the whistle. Give her the
No,
whistle.
no.
Give her the whistle.
No.
Give her the whistle.
I'll fight you.
I'll
Oh,
fight
it-
you and I'll win.
Nemestra looks at you. I trust you. It's all right. I was just asking.
She trusts me.
All right, folks. I'm going to take you to Tequetzel. I think my companions are going to see if they can't get your people back, but we'll see. And I can't promise anything, but I can get you to town. So, looks at you all. I'll see you back at the village.
Sure,
safe,
if we make it
Gary.
back.
Oh. And above table, is Nemestra like a capable fighter? Like, is she like someone who can fight?
Did we
Uh,
send the only person of strength away?
She's gone down once.
She's gone down once, and most of her weakness in the early adventures is the fact that I pick classes for all of them, and she's an artificer, and you guys spent the first game with nothing.
Okay.
And artificers more than anyone need gear.
I just didn't know if they were like an NPC that was holding a sword or if they were an NPC with a class.
No, for what it's worth, every NPC that you guys started with in the dungeon had class levels and was meant to be like a part of the party if you chose to engage with them
Joel,
and
what
bring
the
them
fuck
with.
are you?
Okay.
I am a connection to the great natural power.
But what could you do? Oh, you're gonna swim,
Flowers
aren't
sprout
you?
on its head.
That
I understand.
is so cool.
Because I don't care about out of game, metagame talk. Stool's a druid.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's true.
You understand? How do you that? Yep.
What's the my family with druids?
I'm gonna go up to
Tell me more about your
Sareth,
family.
You know, classic. Take her hand,
The
kind of rub it. and say,
forest family?
I think you should go with him to keep things
If you wish me to, I will.
From Woodrow.
just with.
I doubt
with
you've heard of it
you
though.
Being freshly sprayed, whatever that is, just I think they might need help.
I understand, sir.
And hey, while you're at the village, you could look around, see if there's stuff you want to do, things you want to buy. We don't have any money, but
All right. I will do my best. I'll keep them safe.
Okay. Good luck, baby.
And yes, for what's worth, Shushar was a monk, Nemestra is an artificer, Stool's a druid, Topsy and Turvy were monks and were a monk and a barbarian, and Sareth is a paladin. And the one whose name I don't even remember that you guys killed almost immediately was a rogue.
Does it make it better if it was an accident?
Was it Jim Jar?
Jim Jar, yeah,
Well,
that was it.
Screw you, Jim Jar.
The gambler guy.
All right, Sareth and Nemestra lead the people away with Gary Buse.
And we will head in the other direction towards where they took the men.
All
Hey,
right.
maybe Christian Bale's there, or whatever the guy's name we were supposed to be looking for.
Christopher is the alchemist that was traveling with an elven caravan,
Christopher. I was close.
because I was on the spot for a name, and so I just grabbed the generic one. Christopher's medieval-esque, right?
It's a good Christian name.
All right, you guys travel. Who wants to roll a survival check to try and track?
I do. That is another nat 20, plus 6, so 26.
I'm gonna need proof of that.
And no one's watching Boba's rolls. I'm a little concerned. I'm kidding.
I see no dice. Oh, there it is.
I can't
Ah,
see
the
it. Oh, no,
squid.
no,
The
yep.
squid's a 1, Boba. I'm just kidding.
I was about to be like, is it really? Like,
No, there's a 1 on the other side if you flip it.
ha. Look, there's all of you. Say hi. Oh, Omaha. Hi.
Inception.
Don't worry, I trust my players. We've only ever had one cheaty player, and I could tell because they never rolled below like a 13, ever.
Oh, they didn't like it when we called them out on that.
Occasionally,
Told you guys, I don't like being called out in public, okay?
occasionally they would roll a natural 1 on a roll that I didn't ask for that did not matter. Okay, you guys travel. And with your natural 20, Boba quickly says, okay, I can find blood, and I was about to make a bad joke and I won't. And you guys follow the trail. Goes for a while. The sun's actually starting to set a little bit. You're in more twilight lighting right now. As you find a small canyon. Not like super deep, it only goes down like probably 30 feet, but a place where, you know, it blocks off winds and easy sight of flame. You see a group of people tied up. There's about 6 people, one young older boy and 5 adults. And you see a group of 4, for lack of a better description, Goliaths. And the Goliaths are all sitting around a campfire, joking, drinking. And roll perception. All of you can roll perception. You're actively alert and okay.
I've done a lot of walking. I'm dehydrated.
I guess I'll save everybody with this awesome roll of perception.
No.
Hey, you guys got bardic inspiration. Don't forget that.
Oh. Yeah, no, worse.
I applaud that the cleric is relying on their natural wisdom and did not take proficiency in perception. All right.
I have 4 + 4 in perception. I was just like, we do what we do.
Okay.
But I got a +5 in Arcana.
Roll stealth for me, guys. Okay. Poor Druid. All right. With all of those rolls, you guys walk forward. And given what Sven just said in chat, do we want to hold here and pick up
Yeah.
at the start of this? Okay.
Yeah.
How did
So-
you both roll natural ones? I'm sorry, but who's the cheater now? Okay.
It's because it's
reverse
because
cheating.
We're the non-readers, okay? Non-readers stick together.
I happily roll a 20. It's a much cooler logo.
All right. Well, on that note, we will wrap up. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And we'll pick up at this. I'm writing down everyone's stealth and perception rolls. And we'll pick up right at this ambush here. And thank you guys for joining us.
You're gonna have the whole fucking iron in your stuff.